Theme song.
Welcome back to the colony of New Jersey, and welcome back to Stranded Dawn on Solid Content. How's everybody doing? How are all my new subscribers doing? Oh, Animal Attack. Okay. So, let's get started right away, I guess, because a lot of great comments have been being left about how better to run this colony. First of all, thanks to everybody, especially Halgrimer, who said you gotta open the gates to lead animals to the right spot. So where are these guys? They're just about out to here. And there's a bunch of them, and they're already pretty close. So we need to kind of draft everybody, and then somebody else pointed out that there's a way to, like, shift draft everybody at once. But it doesn't matter. We'll just get this done right now. Get Laura up here. Yoko, let's put Yoko here, and then Katrina and Emmeline here. We're going to actually open this thing. So we'll order that to be open, because apparently you got to keep the gate open to kite them down into your little death trap. There's a lot of them, so I don't know if kiting them around here is a good idea, but we're going to do it anyway and see what happens. And then that also means we don't technically need gates on every side. I maintain my sort of, you know, quote-unquote critique from last time, which is, what is the point of these gates versus these smaller gates? Where's my smaller gate? And people are like, oh, well, it's so that they can come and go from this one, and this one leads the bugs to it. And I'm like, okay, no, I understand that this is the mechanic about how you lead bugs to your base, to through your gate. But I'm just saying, like, well, then why do the gates exist in the game at all? Unless there's larger vehicles to bring through the gates, why not just make everything out of this? And then you have this one gate. Basically, I'm just saying it's a bit cheesy that the game has this one sort of thing. The only purpose for this gate is to bring all the bugs in through it. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but anyway, let's get these guys running. Okay, Emmeline and Connor don't seem to feel like going. So let's do this. Come on now. Now, come on now. Get up. There we go. Okay, they're running pretty fast. This is good speed. I like their hustle. This is another thing with, you know, Space Haven and stuff, where they don't have a lot of hustle and it's, you know, the middle of a fight. Okay, let's Emmeline to open this. There we are. So that's going to pull them towards these traps, at which point I need, yes, probably a flamethrower right here would be good. But this is low. These are low-level attacks. I don't think these are the attacks to actually be worried about. I'm pretty sure, if I had to guess anything from this game, these are the attacks that are just kind of training you, you know, to know that you need defenses. Okay, good. This guy's woken up now. As soon as they come around the corner, we're going to be able to fill them full of lead. My favorite part of the game. Here they come. Oh. Brutal, dude. Just brutal. Couple of misses there. That's okay. Damage structures, too. Animal attacks. Are there more? I feel like there was some more animals attacking, apparently. But I cannot see them. I don't know where they have gone. All right, what are we repairing here? Let's make sure everything's all... Like, what did they attack, even? Okay, that. We'll repair that. Okay, that worked a lot better than last time, so I'm pretty happy with the turnout there. And then I feel like that's... Oh, here he is. Here's a little one. Okay, Emmeline, when you're done vomiting, you want to just pop out here, maybe? No, you're, like, unable to pop out. Katina, can you just come and deal with this one little guy? Then we'll repair this thing, which is the other structure that's being attacked. Yeah, let's come out there. There you go. Oh, nice. We need to get you a better weapon, but it is still kind of satisfying to watch a good arrow attack there. Okay, the tower's done. And we've got technically one more attacking. Let's undraft you guys so you can get back to work. A lot of harvesting to be done. Yoko. Oh, I can't select people. Okay, there we go. Yoko's... all right. Great. And Connor, come on out here. Where is this last animal attack? There he is. Oh, he's just... I kind of feel bad about killing this one because he's obviously, like, young, and he's like, I'll come and kill people too. So I kind of feel bad about this, but Connor, do your worst. There we are. Put him out of his misery, and then get back to all your work. I'm going to have these all butchered because animal fat, animal guts have now become very useful around the colony for making fuel, etc. And now we can move on with what I was planning to do for the rest of this episode. So based on the fact that we don't need this many gates, I believe, I think maybe the main entrance with all the traps and everything should be kind of here. This area seems a little more manageable than all of this stuff here. I don't know what that means. Like, if we only have one entrance, I don't know if they'll always try to go to the entrance to attack, but let's move forward with that assumption. And I'm actually going to deconstruct this bad boy, put a wall here, like finish this wall off, Maybe I can even move these traps. I can move the traps. So I'm going to move the traps to this kind of area over here. And maybe even move this whole structure over. Or do we keep just 2? Do we keep this one as well? I think we just keep... Let's keep that one. I don't think we have one along this wall here. And we have this one here, so we can have 2, I guess. We'll have gates for access to this space, but let's finish this off and wall it off so that we don't have to worry about 3 different entrances. And that also leads me to the next part that I want to work on here, which is this. I've been thinking about this. And again, love the comments. Thanks for your comments, blah, blah, blah. However, this is, these are 2x3 rooms, which, just to be frank, says it's 3x3s are going to be better. But again, I'm just trying to get a bunkhouse here. I think, because we want as many people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we have enough rooms for everybody if we do this bunkhouse. Okay, what are you transporting it to? Oh, because you're going to build the wall. So let's pause for a second. Because what I might want to do is put a door here and have folks use this space. I wanted to put a table and chairs here. I wonder what that would look like next with a door just squished in next to the thing. I think that would look fine. I'm going to put a door right here. And then maybe have stairs and an entrance up here. Because then, I just don't see them using this space if they have to walk past their bedrooms to get into this space to sit and eat and whatnot. I almost want this to be, a common space here. And then this hallway allows me to put in another, maybe not another room, but I could get another couple of... I could expand these 2 bedrooms a little bit and make these 2x4s, which is maybe a little more luxurious. So let's, here's the thing, though. I kind of just like the design, don't I? I kind of just like it, if I'm being honest. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this for now so we can get the structure built. I think I just like it. Let's just leave it. We're just leaving it. 137 alloys missing, so we need to start making some alloys, which I think means, let's do some more ore mining. Let's make sure this is set up to do ore mining times, waiting for ingredients. So let's go. Let's make this ore. Let's make it forever kind of a thing, maybe. I don't think we need ore for anything else, so we should just do that. We need to go find some more ore. The other thing that we need to do, thanks to many of you and Mr. Red, of course, as well, who is getting he's getting the props this time. We need to observe more things. There are many plants and animals that I have not observed, and I am missing out on possible tips or new things to research. Like that berry plant, that's probably something I'm going to learn how to make now and plant. And I haven't been observing that before. So we need to go and find all these things and make sure that we're observing them. A pointy red plant, observe. These things we've observed. Connor's about to have a meltdown, observed. Have we, the scarabée, oh yeah, because they're called scarabée, so we know. Let's go cut that. We've got some more scavenging out here to do. So I think it's a lot about, today's episode is going to be a lot about, resource stuff, the boring stuff. We have got to, do our homework today. I might also mine this. I mean, this is right here. So who can we get on mining? Because that's going to become an important thing to do here. Who can we get on mining? Our top miners are Lara and Connor. Connor, what are you up to? Mostly scavenging. Let's put that down to a 2 then. I do want you to craft. Lara is up to scavenging, cutting plants and stuff like that. Harvesting, which is pretty important, but Emmeline's on that. I'm gonna even make that a 1. And then we need to think about your cutting skills here. That's Connor's probably should be our cutter. Emmeline, our cutter. Let's move this to a 2 then. Planting, I think you're our main... Yeah, you should be our main planter. So we're going to do that, and hopefully that results in a bit more ore mining that speeds up our processes here. We've got a decent amount of wood and sticks. We have a lot of hay. I need to figure out what to do with hay. I think we crafted some things recently. Or some things that we can do with hay. Something we can do with the... first aid kits or something. I can't remember what it was. Okay, we got to find out what to do with all that hay because we have a lot of hay, for which I've also decreased my farmland and increased the farmland for grains because grains, I think, I'm learning, are now the most important thing. Mainly because you can get oils out of them. You can make, and then with that you can make fuel. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. The observations are already paying off because we've got a new fragile-looking discovery. Berry plant is surprisingly tough and managed to stay upright under the weight of its heavy fruits. We're going to name them beef berries. Ew. Well, at least we can make beef berries now. I mean, I want to make beef berries, so I'm pretty stoked about that, but gross, though, by the way. Let's do like a little small beef berry plot here. After we've been talking for a while about the fridges and their usefulness, I believe the only thing we've all kind of agreed on is that it consumes a little bit less electricity. Other than that, not useful. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to empty and deconstruct. So we're going to get everything out of there. But again, this is going to be a slow process, I think, which will lead to everything being stored in this freezer here. So I'm going to turn everything off on this freezer so that eventually we can just move this freezer into position. That'll free up a bit more fabrication space because I don't think I need 3 of these. And then hopefully the deconstruction of this fridge. Actually, this is happening a lot faster, by the way, than the other storage spots, so that's good to know. And all these grains are they're frozen now, so that's kind of nice. We have a lot of buttermelon and a lot of grain, so let's make sure we're cooking with that, please, everybody. Okay, well, that was a lot faster than I thought that was going to be, so that's nice. I'm accustomed to having storage out here for, like, years trying to get somebody to do something with it. But that's amazing. So once that gets deconstructed, I'll move this freezer over here. Just put those spoiled beans over there on the top shelf next to all the electronics. Again, I love the design, though. Look at this. Look how cool that is, as opposed to just colored crates. There's an actual design in place. I love that. Okay, let's move this guy into position. And then we can start using that freezer more effectively. Now the grain porridge until in stock 0. Meat soup, buttermelon pie in stock. Oh, let's go like until there's 10 in stock and move that up in priority. Not sure why we're not doing it. Ingredients, grain and buttermelon pie. Happiness plus 12. It's actually we almost want like lots in stock. I want 20 of those in stock because that's like really nice. I don't think I see a better, except for coffee, which is nice. I don't see a better buff on happiness. Let's move the coffee up too. And here we are. Definitely need to remember to close these gates, which is an issue. And I think we need wooden fortification to be finished building because now we've got these friggin' jerks in here. The Drakas, which will create a source of some meat once we start hunting them. But yeah, we definitely need this to get closed. Actually, I'm going to hunt this guy too. So that there we go. This guy can hunt him. Nice. Thank you very much. So anybody that comes in through here will surely get hunted. We'll hunt the rest of these to kind of clean out this area, and then I'll get this gate closed. That's on me. That's my bad. I forgot. Connor is putting some nice touches on our bunkhouse here. There's going to be a lot of construction to do, I think, before I move everybody into this place, simply because I want to make sure that they're all, going to be okay throughout the winter in here. We only have the one furnace so far, the stone fireplace. Probably will have to put some more heating over here and make sure that this whole area actually has power and works. I might even want to preemptively, run some power lines over here. And I have, like I said, I've decided to keep the design as is. It's not very efficient. It's not very efficient, but I just think I'm going to really love the look of it. Now, some of you have kind of been asking, well, like, what about this first floor? What can we do here? I would love to be able to do something on this first floor. However, as far as I can tell, and I'll grab the stairs again. As far as I can tell, there is no the construction present. So, like, maybe if we took the roof away, it would let you put some stairs up there, but there is no second floor. There's no multiple floor building in this game. I am going to say I'm putting that at a 90%. I'm 90% sure about that. I'm 90% sure that there is no second floor building in this game. Okay, more observing has been paying off. We now have bush fruits, plenty of fruit bushes, so that's kind of nice. Is there a spot where we could sneak some fruit bushes in, like, just for fun? Right, and they're kind of big, aren't they? Okay. Well, I don't really want to I think I'm overdoing our logistics a little bit here. We've got a lot going on. Oh, and I feel like animals are going to eat all this, isn't it? Like, outdoor farms on the outside of my base are not great. Okay, what's Ulfin? Ulfin are these boys. Okay, large animals who lived on my planet, before we humans caused it. Wait, large animals. The Ulf were large animals who lived on my planet before the humans caused their extinction. I hope that the gentle giant here will have a better fate, so I named it Ulfin. Oh, the Ulf were... Was that a thing? The Ulf? Wait, did we have Ulf? I mean, we had, like, bison or whatever. My hopes may invade them because the herbivore animal is relatively easy to hunt down. Meats and skins, so that's how we get leathers. Ooh, I love it. Okay, well, Yeah, let's try to keep some of them around. We have a lot of butchery to do first and hunting to do, so I'll do that later. Where is Connor anyway? Constructing. Can we get you to like hunt these things that are eating all our stuff? Hunt the raka. Thank you, Connor. Hunt those, and then we'll keep working on this. In the meantime, how are we doing for alloys and stuff? I may need to build another one of these. Excellent work, though, Yoko. We could power this boy on. It consumes a lot of power, so I am a little concerned about that. I'd love to see this battery up and running, which we will get it eventually, because then maybe I can store a bit more power and I can justify running this thing. Here's another thing that was asked of me. Can't you put solar panels on the roofs? Z. What is it? Place multiple construction. Yeah, I don't think you can put these on the roof. Somebody was like, "Can't you put solar panels on the roof?" I think their comment was not about knowing more about the game than I do, because I'm basically an expert at this game. I think the comment was more about, in real life, can't you just put solar panels on a roof? Because it doesn't appear to be something, unless I have to research it, it doesn't appear to be something that I can just do in this game. So yeah, we put them in the back here where they're nice and shaded from the sun. The sun's over here, my solar panels are here. I did great. Great positioning, great positioning. Oh, well, we've got this new one finished, though. That's quite nice. So there we go. That's good positioning as well. That's adding more power to the mix, to the energy mix. So I get this battery here, and then, yeah, I think I should turn this on and do a little more smelting. You just do a simple order to go hunt an animal, and all of a sudden the Draka decides to attack. I mean, Draka, can't you just give up on life? Why did you have to fight back? You know, just get hunted. Emmeline having a hard time kind of doing these point-blank range shots, and also medium-range shots. Emmeline just basically having a hard time. Looks like it's getting ready for a charge here. Are we going to help Emmeline? Nah, she's not taking that much damage. So we're just going to let her keep practicing and keep getting some combat points there. And here we have a Draka taking its eternal slumber. Okay, the Draka have actually become quite upset with me from this tower. Hopefully we'll be able to take some of them down before they take our walls down. Oh yeah, they're quite upset. And what is this? Look at the size of this thing. That's a big one. I'm not really sure how I feel about that. Okay, Connor, are you able to do something about this guy? Or is that a little too far out of your range? Oh, I think maybe he's actually not attacking. Okay. Either way, we do need to be careful because I have started to anger the locals a little more frequently here. Connor just having his morning coffee, just ripping on Emmeline. He's a very, not that friendly to hang out around with, but I wonder if it's just because he has really nasty clothes. They're not in good condition. I mean, he's missing a shirt. He's just wearing a jacket over nothing. Connor, we like you, but, be nicer. Be nicer, please. That being said, with the coffee going on, that beverage plus 15, that's really nice, comfy bed. This is a lot of really nice positives here, which is very good because I want to get rid of this disturbed by sleep. But these two things, these are not bad debuffs. It's dark. I mean, first of all, Connor, it's not that, oh, I guess it's dark in here, but that's all right. You're going to get this tall window on. It's going to be fine. Now, we're in the middle of a heat wave. 8 degrees Celsius higher than usual during this disaster. I wouldn't call this a disaster. It's 13 degrees inside here, which is not what I would call very hot, but hey, we'll just keep an eye on this heat wave and, I don't know, open some windows and take off their clothes should the need arise. Oh, finally, Yoko, making some shoes. So yeah, the trick with this one was that I needed different groups. So I need fabric, either leathers or synthetic fabrics, or skin bark or scrap cloth, I think is what it is. Or no, leathers or skin bark. So leather kind of and skin bark sort of replace each other, and then scrap cloth or synthetic textiles replace each other as well. So, because I don't know where scrap cloth comes from, but regardless, with more oils being produced by the grains that we have, we are able to get some more fuel, which means extra fuel, which means more synthetic materials that you can make out of fuel. Gas cloth. That's what they should call it. So we had some aggressive animals show up near the colony, these flighted ones, and they're about to attack. Rather than defend this wall, because they're just going to fly over it, I kind of want to come over here and be near this thing, because if this proximity thing triggers this, the bugs fly in to get our colonists, and they're out standing over here. It triggers this thing. I want to see if this fires into the air. That's the real question here. So if I shift click everybody, Can I then hit R? I'm tapping R, and it's not... There we go. We got to do it one at a time, I guess. So it doesn't quite... You can't just draft everybody in one go. So let's get Connor to hustle over there. Laura to hustle over there. Everybody else, Yoko, yeah, you come over here. Katina there. Emmeline here. All right, everybody. Hustle to it, because the bugs are attacking. Yeah, so they're going for the colonists, which is good. Will it trigger this thing? And it looks like it does fire into the air. Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. It fires into the air. So that's good to remember, which means maybe we want to run some of these all around the colony on the inside as well. And we made, I would say, very... Observed death plus 5? Very short work of these people. Observed death times 10 plus 50. She's going to have a plus 50 buff on her happiness for 12 hours because she just got to murder all those bugs. Yoko, you monster. We love you. Okay, undraft everybody one at a time there. Okay, good to know that this fires upwards, though, so that's really nice. And let's butcher these bad boys. And deal with those injuries, no problem. We have some healing bombs on the way because of the glitter cap, but we also have been making some first aid kits, of which we have made, quite a few. So yeah, overall, not too worried about our health problems at the moment. I am worried about our resource problems at the moment because I've told them to do too much. We're butchering all this. We're observing this plant out here. We are salvaging. I mean, there's a lot going on, so I need to start to, scale back on what I'm asking them to do so I can focus on getting core things done, like making lots of alloys. We do have the scrap for it. Another tall window goes in on the bunkhouse, starting to look like a real bunkhouse. I love it. I've noticed that some people have weird schedules. Like Laura is eating. Let's take a look. It is 2,300 hours, and her rest meter is full. 2,300 hours. So she's had 3 hours of sleep and is kind of good to go. I think this means that during the anything schedule here, she might be just going to sleep, especially if she's up now, disturbing everyone's sleep. She might just be going to... I mean, what is she going to do? Idle, nothing. Well, there's nothing for her to do, so let's at least make her do some of these tasks. Actually, let's get you to do some mining. That's your punishment, I think. Mine small rock chunk. There. You're going to micro you on some mining because you just refuse to sleep with everyone else, Lara. There, get to some nice middle-of-the-night mining. Thanks. Oh my goodness, we got an animal attack from, I assume, some very upset with us. Okay, well, I hunt them, I guess. What are these, Ulfins? Yeah, okay. They are doing a fair amount of damage, so this is kind of a problem. Connor, constructing tall window? No, now you need to deconstruct these guys' lives. Laura, what are you up to? Where are you, Laura? Oh, you're coming back. Okay. Yeah, probably gonna... I don't know how much damage they do. Bleeding out in 3 hours, that's not bad. Okay, we got that one dealt with. Connor's gonna deal with this one. Looks like we're gonna have to be doing some rebuilding here. If they get through that... Can they get through if they break that fence? And should we just open this thing again? I don't know, but it seems like a thing we might want to do. Are these animals attacking? Hard to tell. Speed up the game. Well, we thought better of it. They thought better of it. Okay. So, let's undraft these guys, and unfortunately... Well, maybe fortunately, let's butcher these poor animals and get some hides. Thanks for the hides, boys. Oh, no. One of the babies is attacking. They're just so mad with us. Connor, where are you? Come on back. They're so mad with us. I feel very bad about this, but we got to kill this baby, too, which is probably going to make these guys upset. I suppose we put them on hunt then. At this point, I do wish this was automatic so we could open this and kite them in correctly. Oh, nobody watch as I zoom in. Nobody watch this part. This is going to be sad. Oh, that was very sad. Oh, boy. Brutal. Just brutal. Is this the only Ulfin tribe? Okay, there's another Ulfin tribe over here. They don't know about my horrible behavior. But, I mean, again, they attacked us. It's self-preservation. What are we supposed to do? Ooh, crafting level 7. Love it. Aha! We finally found silicon. Silicon leaf. And we can also plant it. So I think I'm going to plant those right away. A bulky cord with peculiar patterns with synthesized and unlucky substance. Silicon! All right, I love it. Okay, so there, just as I was told, and again, thank you for all your comments and telling me, harvest is not ready. No! Just as I was told... observe. Always observe. That's how you learn about stuff. So how big is silicon leaf? Okay, it's fairly large here. So it needs sort of a dedicated spot. I think we need to start thinking about expanding the walls, you know what I mean? Like, what if we expanded our holdings, our land holdings, out this way a little bit? Maybe out this way a little, or maybe this, like, this little area here. We could expand down here and get some more farmland. What is the silicon leaf farm? 100% growth, 100%, 75% growth. Oh, so they really like this loam. Really wants to grow on loam. All right. Well, I don't know if people eat silicon leaf, so let's do a little bit of a silicon leaf farm just outside of our main base there. And damaged structures too. What else do we get damaged? Probably one of these walls. Here we go. Let's repair that as well. Thanks, Connor. Yeah, get those hides. Oh, we've scavenged a new resource, carbon nanotubes. I'm pretty sure we've scavenged it because I don't know any other way to make it. And with that, we have finally taken down this big piece. Somewhere there was a big piece of spaceship. There's a few left out way far in the back. But rather than scavenge right now, yeah, I think I want to get back to some of our older, farther down the line tasks and see if we can't get on top of our alloy smelting, our building, and some silicon harvesting. Do we have I mean, like, how long is this going to take to get silicon? 2% growth rate. Oh boy, yeah, it's going to take a long time to get silicon out of these bad boys. Because what I'd really like to do is really shore up my defenses and probably attach a few things to this motion sensor, like another turret in here would be nice. And then start building this area out here. Let's take a look at this trap. Ooh, a shooting star. Okay, let's add that to the expedition. We'll go on some expeditions soon. If I wanted to, I would really expand this fencing. Right now it looks quite nice. But maybe, you know, I would expand this base this way. This is some viable building area. But I just don't think I have the time right now. So I think what we're going to do is, like, let's just keep moving forward with the plan here. And get some automated turrets. Oh, laser turrets, so cool. I really like these, though. I think, like, here would be good. So let's do one. And a second one there. Eventually, right here, I'd love to create a little hutch with some flamethrowers. So as they come down here, they start, there's a row of traps here. The traps stop, hold them in place. Then the turrets are unloading on them. If they want to get to the turrets, then they're getting flamethrowed by these flamethrowers over here. And then this whole area just becomes our little kill zone. But for now, I think what we just need to do is keep... Oh, it's going to block access. Okay. We just need to keep with the, you know, a simple build that I know that I can actually... you know, manage. So we'll do something like this, something down to here, and then like that. Make sure we have a gate here, good, and a fence gate, wooden, whatever, poles, yep. Oh, that's too big. I keep forgetting, because there's the doors and gates. Okay. A little pole gate right there so we can get in and service the machinery. Then what we're going to want is probably one of these, I think. Let's just go ahead and copy that bad boy. Probably here is where we want it, near this tower. Can we still get at the tower if I put it right there? Yep. So we'll put that there eventually. This is going to require me to run some power out here, so what does that look like? Power pole, a metal one. I kind of want it out to here, so let's go along this line to there, and shift click next time. Solid content, come on! Rookie move. The not shift click. I'm going to actually just build another one right here, which is going to be... Oh, I don't really want it to connect like that. I just want you to come over one. Oh, is that too much to ask? That's fine. We'll just do this. And shift click again. Oh, come on, solid. I think we have enough electricity here, so I've switched on the electric furnace to try to speed up our smelting. And I've ordered a little bit of smelting from some ore, but then also from some scrap. I don't want to use up too much of my scrap. But I feel like making alloys is always just a better option than scrap. I'm just trying to think, like, what things need scrap to be around. I just don't want to get rid of too much of it. Oh, and we are out of wood, which doesn't look like it's going to be harvested anytime soon. At least from the nearby stuff. So let's go and do a couple of chop orders. But again, not too many. I tend to do too much choppery. So let's just do a few trees. Oh, something I've just learned. If you hold a shift click, you can shift click and then maintain the order control open so that you can pick yet another one. And now that I've demonstrated that, I realize I've probably asked for too many trees to be chopped down. But hey, you know, you can't make an omelet without cutting down a few trees, as the expression goes. All right, we've researched hay sausages. That was the thing I was looking at earlier. That's what we can use the hay for, which is good because we have 975 hay. So I kind of want to... Okay, grain porridge, coffee, limit reached, good. In stock 8. Until... Okay, well, let's make sure there's, 10 in stock. Buttermelon pie, we need to keep working on that. Sweet meat. Like, all of this stuff is good to have. But what I'd really like are some... mushroom croquettes. I didn't even see that. Plus 18 happiness effect. Let's until we have, 5 of those in stock. That'll be good. There's a lot to do here. There's a lot of things to cook. Bread, which I haven't even done. Oh, grain. Plus 12. Okay, all right. Oh, my goodness. Until we have 10 of those in stock. We have a lot of grain. I do like to make, gas with it, but that'll do. Quick recipes. There, hay sausages. Okay, so what do we need for hay sausages? Vegetable groups include pickles or any of the fruits, and then 8 hay. It doesn't do anything for us, but it's helpful. Let's go until we have 20 of those. And that'll be, nicely at the bottom. So there's oh my goodness, there's a lot going on. I don't even know if that big of a queue is useful. And I do have this one thing. I would love to save all of my orders. This is a lot of, going through everything and organizing things. I would like to save all that, then deconstruct and rebuild an electric stove here. But that's one reason I'm hesitating on building the electric stove, is because I would have to, jockey for position, build it over here, maybe copy the things over, then move it. I don't know. I just feel like at some point I'm going to have to bite the bullet, maybe during the winter, deconstruct this, and just set up all my work orders again. In the meantime, how are we doing here? Have you been doing ingredients? Okay, Yoko, before you go to sleep, let's get another thing going on here, just because it's using electricity. We have enough in the battery, so I'm not too worried, but let's at least keep it going so we can keep up with our larger construction projects. Thank you, Yoko. Now go to sleep. Oh, no, she's going to go and work on this, getting this guy up. All right, I like it. I like your hustle, Yoko. Okay, now go to sleep. Oh, I'm keeping her up all night, I guess. Sorry, Yokes. No sooner has Connor maybe gotten, I don't know, hopefully close to finishing this turret, than some aggressive bugs begin their assault on my people. Where is everybody? Emmeline is running to get into a defensive position. This turret is ready to help out, and the attack begins. It looks like Emmeline's been taking a few hits. Connor desperately trying to finish this tower. Emmeline getting up the, I don't know if this being up here gives her a bit of a range boost, but again, just being near this machine gun turret is helpful. Connor is fleeing. I can't okay, I can draft him now. I wish I could have finished that turret before this happened, but we got very close nonetheless, and the attack is over. I'm going to undraft Connor. He's going to finish that turret. Now, how are we doing? Looks like Emmeline took a fair couple of hits. She's going to need some health treatments at some point, but I would say pretty concentrated and a pretty successful defense against these flying jerks. All right, Connor, now finish the turret. Now we're going to have 2 of these, so that does make this area even more defensible, and then hopefully we'll get some CPU cores going for the future and get these ones up as well. And that gives us kind of decent coverage of the whole colony, and then maybe a core. We could build a little platform, or even put them up on these platforms. Can I do that? Defense. Automated turrets. Machine gun. Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, sick. Obstructed access. Oh, my goodness. You can put them up here. So, yeah, we should probably do that. We should probably have a couple up here on a we could put one here, maybe. Now, that's not that defense. It's not a 360 defense, so what we could do is create sort of a, and by we could do, I'm just going to do it. So I'm going to go metal, awful thermal insulation. Yes, understood. I might even put it right here and get a turret in the center here, and then, move these. They're only okay. This positioning isn't that amazing because it's obviously I've got a lot of farm stuff over here. Let's put them back here. This area seems like not super useful. So we could just move these back here. Hopefully they don't shoot, this other stuff while they're back there, but let's move those. And then let's put a defensive sort of situation here. It could also kind of look cool around this balloon, maybe. Is there something we could do in that? Floor, scrap metal. Slow down time a little bit. We got some illnesses coming up here. I don't really want to build it too close to that, but what if we just go something like that, and then, oh my goodness. The staircase is quite a lot of climbing to get up there. I'm going to do that, though. We're going to build that right there. I think that's going to look cool. I could actually move it over just a little bit. Let's move, okay, copy. Let's move, let's move it over a little closer to the, there we are. A little closer to the farmland here. So let's cancel that. Cancel these guys. And shuffle that over. Because I think this is going to be, yeah, this is going to be, not a metal staircase. That's going to take a lot of metal. This needs to be very, scrap metal. Oh, we could even do a hay floor? That's interesting. There we go. Scrap metal, there. So we, another animal attack. Damaged wooden for, oh my goodness, he's right here and he's angry. So yeah, a turret up here, I think could be really helpful. Automated turret. Actually, we could probably also do, you know what we could do really, is have a missile turret up here or something. That would be super helpful. Connor, what are you up to? You're doing some treatment. Yoko, got a crossbow. Let's bring you over here. Give you some combat training on this fella before he breaks the rest of this wall down. It looks like he's got a ways to go, Yoko, so this could be some good training for you, unfortunately. Or you're just going to miss. Oh, Yoko. Oh, there we go. Oof, that's not a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm starting to think, and based on what other people have said, scavenging for the handgun and these 2 sniper rifles was a huge bonus that other people are not getting in their playthroughs. Railgun snipers. Ooh, laser pikes. Very cool. I'm going to go for... Laser pistols would be nice and pulse rifles, but let's go railgun snipers. Let's go laser pistols. We're getting close to CPU assembly, but first we need to collect some... Oh, she's been damaged. Oh my goodness, okay, this is starting to get a little worse now. Yoko's taking an injury. Emmeline, let's get you over here. I don't think you have much range. Connor, you're done doing treatment, so let's get you up there. And Lara, what are you up to? I don't know if we have to... I don't know if we have to get too much more, you know, I mean, we don't have to really escalate this issue just yet. They're about to bust that wall, though. That's not ideal. Emmeline, why don't you come around here and do some shooting? Yoko, how's your bleeding? She's bleeding, okay. But are we getting good skills? That's the question. Kind of. It's taking a while, though. Emmeline's going to just handgun that thing on the side. He's taking off. He's probably going to bleed soon. Oh, no, he's not. He's bleeding all the way to death right there. Okay, good. We'll butcher both of those. Yoko, go get yourself some treatment. There we go. And you two, thanks for the help. Oh my goodness, another animal attack. Maybe it's because there's a wandering herd nearby, or maybe it's a storyline, malfunction freezer crap, that is launched into this, because it really looks like what's happening is, as soon as it told me, like, hopefully these guys don't go extinct, it really feels like as soon as I observed them, all of the Ulfen in the nearby territory have just, like, immediately started attacking the base. This has been a very sad unveiling of events, and probably mirrors what was going on with the early settlers who were just like, we gotta get rid of these things. They're the worst. They're so aggressive. Oh no, here we go again. Oh god. Connor, I need you. Laura is bleeding. Both of my turrets are lighting up this other one. The Ulfen basically moved in herds, and over the course of a few days, several herds have splashed up against my defensive, damaging structures and damaging Laura, the structure of Laura. The familiar cold of winter is setting in, which means my harvesting days are probably over. There's a lot of animals nearby to butcher, so I'm sure they'll get to that. And I'll, repair the fortifications first. But I'll make sure that that's kind of the focus this winter, I think, is like hunting. Ooh, railgun snipers. And maybe making railgun snipers instead of crafting more crossbows for the winter, but let's take a look. It's going to be like 65 CPUs, isn't it? Oh. We've researched it. Interesting. We've researched it, but what do we make it on? It's probably not there then. Tailor bench, drying rack. For crafting basic items like weapons. So then how do... Maybe is it in the... Oh, a chopping block. Oh, I didn't know... I don't think we've ever built a chopping block. That's okay. We have a lot of sticks. Is it made of the tailor? Why isn't it made of the workbench? Or do we just not have anybody able to do it? Oh my goodness, no active task. Well, that's a first. So shirts and pants. We've got 4 in stock. In stock is 0. We kind of want this. Not enough resources to make shirts. So we need to have... It has to be synthetics. Okay, that's why. All right, so let's get some shirts made. The winter is on. We do have some nice coats. I think everybody has a coat. Maybe the smelter? Okay, do that and then turn yourself off. Then we got to turn this thing off. I mean, we have enough power. I'm not too worried about it. Moving punching bowl. Thanks, Connor. Just lifting it up and putting it down. I don't know how to make snipers, but we've researched it anyway. Hovering over here in the research, it says that these are crafted on soldering benches. So I just haven't discovered or researched a soldering bench yet. Maybe we should do craft on tailor benches. Let's probably research veggie armor so we can start thinking about armor. Leather armor would be good. Don't really care about that right now. Distillation might unlock other stuff. So let's get some of those things researched. And maybe some carbon. I mean, all these rooms would be great. I just wonder what the carbon room will look like. It'll probably look exactly like this image here. And I gotta be honest, for an outskirts like base, I just prefer the wood look. So I might not build any carbon structures, even though I absolutely should. As the winter starts to set in, a few people are presenting with a couple of illnesses. I've got to keep their, clothes made. So we've got Katina making some more coats. But yeah, I'm concerned about this common cold here, but there we go. Pneumonia, which is suppressed, thankfully. But yeah, that is not boding well for us so far. Man, malfunction solar panel? Oh boy, they are just piling on the issues as we head into the early stages of winter. I feel like it's also going to kill all this growth. So if I take a look here, I've got 360 grain because I've been using a lot of it, unfortunately, to make my oils. I have a lot of vegetable oil, which will make a lot of fuel. 72 liquid fuel. I could probably do, if Connor's warm enough, let's send him on like one. What is Connor up to anyway? He's eating. Let's send him on one more expedition after this. I don't know, maybe we're lucky. Maybe we find somebody or maybe we find something to help us. I don't know how bad the temperature situation is if we send him out there, but let's go and find out. We can do spaceship debris, tachyon source. Causing sensor fluctuations could be good, or a shooting star, which has expiration time 1 day. So that has expiration time. Meteorite fell in this area. So let's just send Connor off on that expedition. Let's go do one expedition, probably before the winter, and then I think we need to kind of stay focused on staying warm in the winter. We've got our defensive platform built here, which is nice. I think at some point I'll get a motion sensor built into there. Kind of want to get that done before I do these ones. But again, CPU cores is the thing holding me back. So unless I can get some silicon mined or harvested, I'm kind of stuck not being able to build these bad boys. I think alloys is going to be my main focus right now, which I need a lot of metal alloys. That was a bit of a mistake on my part. How am I doing for electricity? Electricity is doing okay. No active task here, so I might want to just turn that off and then just go back to the old school version. Oh, it's just so fast, though. You know what? We got to turn it off until we can get some ores in here. I don't have any ores, so let's turn that off. And who's like the most idle right now? There goes Connor. Good luck, Connor. Don't die out there, please. Don't you die out there. You got a little bit of coat integrity left. Yoko, when you're done here, I want you to kind of, turn that off so we can preserve some electricity here. And then maybe let's get some more ore mining going on. I think that's our best way to get alloys, and we need a lot of alloys. Connor returns, has a quick vomit right into the basket here. He found nothing. That was a useless thing to do. It wasted 30 fuel. We found nothing. Those are punishing, I find, a little bit. I guess it's worth it, still to go out and do those things. Yeah, warm up, please. Finishing previous meal. You didn't even finish that meal? Okay. So I guess it's worth it to still go out there, but it just doesn't seem, it seems kind of punishing when you come back with nothing, but, I mean, that is the whole point of expeditions, I suppose. Okay, Yoko's gone to wait for treatment. Good. Somebody will come and treat her shortly, I hope. How am I doing for antibiotics? I got 19 antibiotics left. I think we should be okay. We have a fair amount of medicine on standby in our colony, so she should be okay with that pneumonia once we get it all nice and suppressed. Oh no, we're being attacked by animals. Connor has gone berserk. There's a part of me that's like, what could I have done to stop that? But I think it was probably just like treat him with more respect is going to be the answer, so I'm not going to ask that question. Unfortunately, getting through that pole's fence, I didn't do anything for them, so they aren't able to do much. Oh, brutal shot by Lara over there. Lara is still taking some pretty nasty hits. I think she's going to be okay, but she can't really do anything anyway, so I'm actually going to undraft her, and she's going to go get some help. And this guy is now, I believe, going to bleed out. That's a bummer. Okay. I don't know why they're always attacking us. This was the episode that we'll call this the Revenge of the Ulfin, I think. Their revenge is somewhat, weak, I guess. Not to be rude. I don't want to clown on them right after I've also defeated them, but it's just like, guys, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Just maybe leave us alone. I mean, Connor's doing more damage to our base than they are. Oh, boy. People are getting sick. Connor is having his meltdowns. His catharsis, that's really nice, though. That's going to keep him happy for quite some time. And then I think he'll get a +6 or something out of this meal. So that's nice. And then he can get back to repairing the fortifications. Lara, I hope you can get over whatever is ailing you. I mean, you did get, yeah. Oh, so she's got an infection? Oh, boy. And a shattered bone from those Ulfin. Okay, not ideal. Not ideal. Oh my goodness, some aggressive animals spawn in a pack of Ulfin, though, so I probably don't really have to worry about them. I mean, although maybe they are kind of doing a lot of damage. These things are starting to get quite a lot more aggressive and more numerous, so it's definitely something to be mildly concerned about. Life-threatening hypothermia for Lara, so we have got to get Lara inside, not scavenging. I'm actually just going to literally draft her and just put her in here. Because I don't think... draft her, put her in there. I don't think she's going to do anything about it. She's going to just keep doing scavenging. Connor, where are you? You're right here. Let's bring you over to this tower. As the bugs come around the corner, we certainly don't... There we go. Oh, both the turrets snap too. I love it. Yoko's going to do a bit of damage, but probably not enough. Connor, we probably should have pulled you to a better spot, but that's okay. Actually, yeah, maybe the turrets are going to do a decent enough job with the remaining beetles, so this isn't something to worry about, I don't think. But everybody has a bit of hypothermia, unfortunately. Let's undraft you. And yeah, Connor, you deal with these bad boys, these bad mamma-jammas. Why aren't they going for the turrets? I think maybe it's hampering to put these things in a tunnel. They should be outside because they do much better work out there. Flamethrowers have been researched and not a moment too soon. Maybe I should build some and face them towards my poor colonists, who are not doing so hot. This severe cold snap is hanging on for dear life, and it is endangering us all. It's a nice 8 degrees in here, and the hypothermia is starting to go away. So too did the cold snap. But hey, guys, crazy idea. What if you got under your sheets? There we have it. -1 little vent that you can see the outline of there. Our bunkhouse is complete, and she looks lovely. We just need to do a little design work, and unfortunately, I think, a little more heat work. So we've got 7 degrees in here, and it drops off to about 1 over by the door. It's 0 outside, so that's not ideal. The vents are allowing 0 degrees to kind of pour through, but that's not that's not much to write home about. So I think what I want to do is light and heat. Let's see what a heat stove looks like. Okay, can they build that? And then, so why does that block? It blocks on both sides, which is kind of annoying. That actually is going to be a problem, isn't it, for my designs? These vents are super annoying because if I move the bed, let's move that here. Oh no, it still works. Okay, we're good. We're good. So the bed can go under the vent, but just you can't block anything else. Okay. So let's go light and heat and get a heating stove, I guess, here in the corner. And that's going to drag up the temperature in this little area here. And then hopefully that'll bleed over into the rooms. If not, we're going to have to look at some heaters. In the meantime, let's go ahead and just kind of, I guess, move everybody in, for better or for worse. I just want to get everybody their own rooms, and I kind of want to see what we're dealing with in terms of buff or debuff if it's too cramped. We'll see if we get like a cramped quarters debuff. Hopefully not. But I just kind of really wanted this bunkhouse up and running. So let's move that in here. Move this one probably up against the window like that. What's the best? Whatever, it's too late. I've already done it. And then let's grab their chairs. So this, I feel like I haven't really assigned an owner, so that's okay. So we'll put a chair in there. And then we're going to take this chair. We're going to move that chair in there. Then I'm going to build a copy. Let's actually just go into chairs here and see. Furniture, armchair, synthetics, cloth, or leather. So leather, synthetic textiles, or cloth. So which one is the thing? I think leather is veggie leather, if I'm not mistaken. This is a synthetic armchair, and this one is... they're both synthetic. Where'd it go? Synthetic armchair. I guess they're both synthetic. Okay, well, I'm going to make some synthetic ones then. Nope, armchairs, please. And get those in there. Oh, shift click! Always forget. And I think that's going to look real nice in these rooms. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's everybody. Now, where would this go in here? I don't know if that's going to block it. We're going to see if that blocks it. If it doesn't block it, I think that's like pretty adorable. Yeah, then this needs to be done. Then over here, I kind of want to get a large table. I'm concerned about the table size. Sometimes this game, I tell you, I just love it. So let's do, I don't really want to do a table. It's weird that, yeah, again, obstruction of access. Can't really do much with these. Like, I can't put something right up against the table. If I put this here, which I, don't think I should do. Yeah. See, that's going to cause... Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Let's do a little experiment here. We're going to go furniture. We're going to go large table, wooden. I'm going to put it kind of in the middle of the room, and we're going to see if these chairs kind of stay out of the way, because it kind of appears... Oops, how do I rotate it? Oh, I can't really rotate it. Oh, weird. Okay. It kind of appears that it doesn't block... Oh, for heaven's sake. It doesn't block people's access to other things. Like, they can get around behind the chair is basically what I'm saying. So that feels good. Then let's go light and heat and get a ceiling lamp kind of above this. I wish we could do gridless. There. You know what? Let's do 2. Let's do 2 right here. How much are they? They cost me a lot of alloys, but I think it's worth it. I think that's going to be awesome. Then let's do a couple of armchairs over here. Furniture, armchairs, synthetics. Maybe we can do leather by this point. I think we can afford a couple of leather chairs here. And then we won't assign owners to these. So leather chairs there. Then let's go ahead and grab our didgeridoo. And then, sorry to those of you who found that offensive. And then move that over there. Let's see. What else do we want over there? Where's that dartboard? Let's move that dartboard because I don't really want them doing darts in somewhere where it's like super cold. So I'm going to move that over to here. So this is now our sort of like chill. This is the chill zone now. So this is where everybody comes to relax after a hard days of having hard days. Then I come over here, and can I get any lights in here? Electric wall lights? It's pretty much hard no across the board. But why don't I just do a couple of ceiling lights and just call it a day there. So we'll do 1 here and 1 here. Then there's 2 down here. Then there's the fireplace. If they need lights over there, we can do electric lights, but I wonder if they need lights in their bedrooms. I'm not 100% sure on that. Regardless, we've transported all of these, and I think it's now time. Let's take a look. 2 degrees. 2 degrees is probably not great. I really need this to be kind of our focus is on getting this thing built so we can keep the warmth up in this whole space. 4 degrees over there, 11 over by here. Laura has chosen this one, so we're going to change the owner. Yeah, we're going to say that's Laura's bed. Connor's chosen this bed, so we're going to call this Connor's bed. More things are being brought. Okay, everybody's doing stuff. Oh, we got a new insect nest. Where is this insect nest? Okay, all the way across the map. I can't even see my base. We're going to want to deal with it, but I'm not worried about that right now. Let's double-click on Katina to get back home here. Katina, there you are. Change owner. That's now Katina's bed. You guys have picked your beds. Now sleep in them. Now, how are we doing temperature-wise? 0 degrees across the board. This is not going to be a great sleep, and I know that I want to do better by them, but I'm just so happy to see our bunkhouse being used. Folks, here's what I'm thinking. This is our cookhouse now. It's always a good temperature. Let's go. We're going to go light and heat. Production. We're going to go electric cook stove. Oh, for heaven's sake. Electric cook stove. We're going to put it right up here against the thing. We might even put like a distillery in here eventually. Then I might even cancel this and move this table just a hair closer. Or right up against this wall maybe, just for a little extra space, because I want to get some freezers in there, which I'm not sure how to do. How do I move these freezers? I'm not sure. I might have to move those in the summer or something. Or maybe I can... Okay, let's see. We got 14 free spots here. We have 4 free spots here. And there's 4 things here. So I'm going to empty and deconstruct. Oh, no, wait. Survivors are allowed to deliver resources. Survivors are forbidden to deliver and will haul its contents to other devices. There we go. So then I'm going to do that and see if I can't move this freezer. And, yeah, and then I think this is going to become our cookhouse in the future now. I think that's going to be great. And here we go, folks. This is it. Aggressive animals, 4 of them. huge manti, manta rays. This does not look ideal. Now, they haven't decided to attack yet, so what I'm going to do is grab Connor. He's trying to construct an armchair, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him over here. The gate is open, so they are going to come around this side first, but it could cause some issues. What I'd rather do, actually, let's get up into here, is see if we can aggro one of them. They might all decide to attack. Nope, okay, we're going to come down then. I'm going to get a couple of pot shots off on one. If we can get this down to 3 of them, maybe 2, before they attack, that's good for us. So let's go for attack there. And, yeah, well, that's made them all angry. One more shot, and get out of there. Okay. Now, hopefully... Okay, great. So they've decided to switch over. So let's get... Okay, Lara, what are you? You've got a sniper, so I'm going to put you up on this tower so you can get them while they're on their way over. Lara, good. Okay, Connor, let's run you over to this tower so you can continue the shootings as they're on their way over. Katina, I know you... Okay, you got just that bow. Emmeline, what are you up to? Emmeline, we're going to need you over here. We're going to get you on that tower. And let's see if we can't deal with this. I think getting one of them weak like that was probably a good move. Oh, that, however, is a bad move. So I'm going to get them off, get Lara off that tower so that it confuses them slightly. Maybe we bring Lara out this gate here. No, that's not going to help. Okay, I know what we're going to do. Lara's going to stay back there. Oh, one of them took off. Weird. Okay. There we go. Good shots on. Lara, what if you come back out here? Oh, that's not great. Can you just get a quick shot off on this one, though? Yeah, okay, now get in. Yes, good. Injured that one. There's 2 left over here. So where did that other one go? What's he doing over there? Yeah, I think he just forgot. I think he forgot what his deal was. So let's bring you around back here, Lara, to go finish that one off. They're going to the tower. They're not attacking the thing. Okay, Connor, get out of there. Taking a couple of hits. And I think that one's about to bleed out. The dead specimen must be procured. Okay, let's see if the towers can do anything with this. Okay, the towers are not doing an amazing... Actually, they did a pretty good job, I'd say. And then that one's dead. There's just one left, and it's over here. Lara, it's all you. There we go. Good. One more. Come on, baby. Couple more shots. Good. Should be able to get this thing before it gets to you. Oh, Lara, we love you. Connor sits next to Emmeline. Emmeline plays a funny prank on him, even though he's shirtless and fought those weird giant mantises. Mantises all night long. So I don't know about that, Emmeline. You know, be more polite to Connor. I had to force him to walk back just to equip a coat. And then he's going to take a quick second to vomit and then hopefully equip that coat. I do not know. Excruciating pain. Oh, no. I don't know why he's not doing that, though. His vision implant is treated stab. Pain severe. Consciousness 50%. I am not sure what's going on, what did it for him, but things are not going that well for Connor, unfortunately. There we go. That's got to help him at least stave off some of that cold. Emmeline here is wrapping up her study as the huge mantis and reveals that they're called, or we've decided, I guess, to call them scissor hands. Razor-sharp front legs which shred its victims into pieces in an instant. Its 4 legs make it fast and agile traits, which get further enhanced by its remarkable senses. Upon closer examination, I deduce its antennae assist in detecting the movement around it. Okay. Well, I mean, let's butcher the thing and eat it. These towers are not that great to be connected to the wall. They should actually probably be behind the wall. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to move that one back, and then eventually, how much wood do I have? Start doing that with all of these towers. Just move them back a spell, and then plug this hole. Yeah, these towers, I unfortunately probably won't be able to move them back. But what I could do, the other thing I could do, is defenses and give them sort of like an outcropping like this. Oh, that's kind of funky. Maybe that looks even more cool than my other plan. I don't know what it'll do defensively, though. So maybe we just do that. Maybe we move these two back. We've already started moving these back, so we're going to move these ones back and just fill that fortification in, like so. There we are. But those other... Oh, no. He may not be long for this world, Connor. Connor may be dying soon. With our bunkhouse in good shape now, it's looking really nice. I'm just trying to figure out the temperature situation, because in here we have 4 degrees... 1 degree, like the temperature is it doesn't evenly spread. 8 degrees over by the fireplace. Over in here, it's 16 degrees in this tiny little room. I'm certain I have the vents open. So there should be a supply or like an exchange of heat going on, but it's -2 in these rooms, -2 outdoors. So I feel like, are these windows open? I mean, they're not, you know, but maybe like when I click on it, it's like, where is it here? There, waiting to be closed. Close, which means that the blinds are about to be closed, and I want to see if that changes the temperature sort of situation in here. Oh, nope, Emmeline decided not to do that, trying to calm Connor down instead. I really need somebody to close that window. Don't know why they kind of like... Okay, here we go. Yoko's on it. People are idle. All our growing has been stopped here. Just go and mine some of that, so that'll get somebody mining and scavenge that. There we go. Something for people to do. Okay, so she's going to close the blinds on this, and Yoko's idling. And I want to see what that does to the temperature. So it's 0 out... Okay, wait. It's 0 degrees outdoors, and indoors it's -1. So I don't know. There must be... This idea is like really awesome, but maybe the blinds just create a mad heat escape situation. 0 degrees, 0 degrees. I just can't really see the temperature. So it must be that these need to be closed. So we're going to close all these and kind of see if the temperature starts to spread more easily. If that's the case, that's going to be a bummer. I guess we could just double-click everything. Let's see if it does that. Okay, close the blinds. There we go. And then I could double-click on these and close those blinds. So we're going to close all these blinds down and see if that helps with the temperature. But it does make things darker. I just don't... I can't see that being the issue. 1 degree. It has... You know what? It has gone up. So I guess the blinds somehow cause more of a temperature drop. Okay, we're going to have a lot of idling going on here, which is not ideal. Let's get some more cutting going on then. Make sure we're doing that. Bring in some ores. Make sure that this is... let's do some more alloy from scrap there. And a few more alloys from scrap here. We're finding a lot of scrap, so we might as well get a lot of alloys built up for our next large construction project. Yoko is still idling. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, in the winter, unfortunately, there's not really that much to do. I'd like to maybe expand this field. Let's extend this field a little bit here. I don't know if you can plant those right now, but based on how slowly these things grow, I'm going to want a lot of silicon so I can make chips. So I want to expand that, give them something to do there. It's now 15 degrees indoors, and it's 5 in all the bedrooms. 17 over here, 6 over here, and then probably super warm in here where I've shoved a whole heating stove. I'm going to put a bed in here eventually, and this is going to be one of the coziest rooms probably in the whole thing. So yeah, things are looking pretty good. I've learned that now that the blinds, if you just double-click, we can open them all en masse, so that's nice. I wish there was like summer mode and like winter mode, you know what I mean? But this has now created a nice, warm interior for them to ride out the winter. And it also looks pretty good, but you got to see it at night with the windows open. I mean, that's a special look right there. In the meantime, we've got our bunkhouse here, which we're working on. Oh, the electric stove is done, so we can start kind of moving things over here. I think this is empty now, so we can shove this guy in. Oh, I thought it was 2 by 2. Ooh, darn. Okay, so where are we gonna put these if we want to make this our cookhouse? We could put one freezer here. Okay, what do I want to do here? One freezer there. Can we move this guy? It's not going to let us because it's blocking the chair, so this is going to take forever. We can move that closer over to there, which is less ideal. I also want to do maybe one over here. So then what we need to do is move that light. So let's move this light over to there. Then maybe move this window. It's nice to have a window there, though, isn't it? Yeah, no, that's an okay window. So let's maybe move this. Oh, we can't put that window there. We'll put the window over here then. And then that one is fine there, but we can also move it over by 1. Might look a little nicer there. There we are. Okay. We could move all this over by 1 block, but I think that would just shove this thing right up into the back there. And I think that's not a terrible placement for a freezer. And we'll put the other freezer here so that our cookhouse is ready to go. We can even put like a shelf or something in the corner there. And there we go. There's our main kitchen. More, manufacturing can go on in here, I suppose. This will become more of our manufactory as we unlock the distillery and other such things. But yeah, this thing is looking like a real home away from home now. In fact, maybe this is, maybe they don't even want to go back to their home planet. Maybe they just love this setup here. It's looking real good. Actually, I'm going to turn this off for extra screenshottery. Oh, now that looks nice. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it to be some truly solid content. They are going to make it through this winter. They're going to make it through this winter if that's the last thing I do. And we'll have to see you in the next episode of Stranded: Alien Dawn.